Well, my mother was a piano teacher and my father played the accordion. And my father's family were all Irish, so it was pretty much music all the time. And then I came to Christchurch in the 70s and I started getting classical training from Clifton Cook, a music master at St Andrew's College. And from then I went to Sydney in 1979 to do a diploma of music teaching, and I sang in local productions as well in Sydney. But I also eventually joined the Australian Opera Chorus, and I was with the Australian Opera for about 8 or 9 years actually. I went to the Northern Rivers area of Australia and was appointed head vocal coach up there with the Conservatorium, which I really enjoyed because the Northern Rivers area is a beautiful area, bushwise and all that. And then I started painting up there as well. And I went to Queensland for 2 years to try to go back to university to do a Bachelor of Music degree, but I couldn't get in because I'm a bit on the older side by then. I've enjoyed being in Christchurch because I've been playing for old folks' homes and entertaining, and that's what I really enjoy. I'm not just a classical musician, I'm an all-round type of musician as well.
What sort of roles have you sung?
I've sung The Marriage of Figaro as Figaro, I've sung The Count. In The Marriage of Figaro I've sung Don Giovanni the Commendatore. I've sung, trying to think of solo roles now. Those are the main ones I've sung here. I haven't sung any leads in Wagner, although I like Wagner, and I was in the Meistersingers of Nuremberg in Sydney Opera House, which I really enjoyed, yeah.
So who have you sung with in Christchurch?
I was sung with the Southern Opera Chorus. I came along just at the right time because Chris Doig was looking for basses, and I auditioned and he gave me, he put me in the opera chorus straight away. So I was lucky, you know.
Now you've had a few difficult spells along the way. Can you tell us about those?
Oh, mostly up and downs with my mood not being stable, and but I've been fortunate in living in Christchurch in the way that the medical service is so good here. It's an excellent medical service, and I've never had such stability in my life since I've lived in Christchurch.
Well, let's have a look at some of the paintings you've done here. Come tell us a bit about some of your favourites.
Well, that's one of my favourites, the Christchurch at Dawn. I painted another one just like it, and I put it in the IHC competition, and it sold. But that was the one I sold before was more like daytime. This is supposed to be the dawn, the moon just going out, you know, that sort of thing. I like to do a lot of flowers, and that's a flower one, like, you know, and the still life over there. I like to do the still lives, the flowers, and that seascape was one I did, which I'm very pleased with. I like that. It's a seascape. And that red boy, I call that red boy. That's one of my favourites too. So I'm pretty good at doing figure studies. I like doing figure studies. I like doing people. So that's my real enjoyment. And but still life is really a good medium to work in because it's you can get anything and put it on the top of a shelf and paint it, you know. Apples and pears and flowers and that, you know.
Now, can I be very cheeky and ask you, can you sing me a few bars of something you love?
Just think of Toreador on guard, Toreador, Toreador. Mind well that when in danger thou shalt be, fond eyes gaze and adore, and true love waits for you, Toreador, and true love waits for you.